Dr. Putnam, I brought you something to eat.
Oh, thank you, Stella. Just put it down right there. Listen, I heard something about a party that the mayor was giving for his staff today. Do you happen to know where that's being held?
Oh, yes, it's at the mayor's mansion. I read about it in the papers.
Thank you.
Now, if you need anything, you just call me.
No, I've got just what I need. Yes, Brian Phillips, please, if he's there. Thank you. Brian, it's Grant Putnam calling. I'm fine, thank you. How's the party? Good, good. Listen, I'm very sorry to interrupt, but I hope you've got a minute to talk. Well, I lost my job at the drugstore today, and it's a long story, too long to go into now, but I think it was for the best anyway. I don't think I'm cut out for that kind of work. Well, surprisingly, the owner of the store stopped by and offered me a job at a different store, but I turned him down. It never would have worked out. Listen, that's not important. What is important is that I am now going to have a lot more free time, and I was hoping that I could use some of that free time to do more volunteer work for you. Oh, that's terrific. That is exactly what I was hoping you'd say. All right, I'll let you get back to the party, and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Brian. Grant Putnam.
What did he want?
He wants to have just lost his job.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, he wants to volunteer and work for me.
Well, that will keep him busy.
Yeah, I wish I had some money to pay him, but as it is, we're going to have barely enough money for programs, leave alone for personnel.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, he's having a rough time with it.
It's almost time, huh?
Yeah, getting close to it.
All right, staff. Let's go to work.
Oh.
Okay, folks, it's showtime.
Congratulations, Commissioner. Don't forget to smile.
All right.
Maybe take it easy. Did you say don't forget to smile?
Easy.
Yes, I did.
Don't forget to clap.
You got it coming.
Are we all set?
Curtain up, Lee.
All right. Curtain going up.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're not there anymore, you're
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the City Council and the press, on behalf of Mayor Spencer and his wife, may I welcome you to this little get-together. Now, we are gathered here today to meet the men and women who will make up Mayor Spencer's staff. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce them to you. First, hardly foremost, the reluctant MC for the presentations today, your new Deputy Mayor, Lee Baldwin, who happens to be myself.
Remind me to book Lee to stand up at all my parties.
He's a gnat. Thank you.
He heard you.
Now let me present to you a holdover from the previous administration. The police commissioner.
Weighing in at
Robert Scorpio.
6'1" and 160 soaking wet.
I feel like I should be running through a helmet with a chili around my head or something.
Where's Howard Cosell when you need him?
And here he is. And now the Commissioner of Buildings, Mr. Dan Rooney. Daniel.
Yes, Mr. Human Services.
Is it okay if I give Robert 5 when I get out there?
If you give me 10 now.
Oh, let me hear. They're going to call me out there?
Now, Commissioner of Human Services,
Got it.
Brian Phillips. Now, Commissioner of Parks, Mr. Vincent Wheeler.
Oh.
Jimmy.
Your turn will come soon enough.
My turn? What, you mean I have to go out there?
Well, you were such a hit when you came down the stairs. I thought maybe you'd go in and take my place.
Oh, no. If we do anything, we do it together or we don't do it at all.
You know, you perfect. So close to the
There's Audrey Hardy.
So a thought just occurred to me.
Go ahead.
Is it too late to back out?
If it wasn't, you think I'd be standing here?
Commissioner of Health, Dr. Richard Weber. Transportation Commissioner Evelyn Trumbull.
You getting cold feet?
Oh, no. No,
What? What? Nervous?
no, not nervous. Just maybe a little apprehensive.
I think it's stage fright. You're in real good company.
Maybe that's what it is.
I think so.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present the new mayor of Port Charles and his lovely wife, Luke and Laura Spencer.
It's such a cliche statement. Let's go.
Dr. Quartermain,
Yes, Stella, what is it?
can I get you anything?
No. Yes!
Sir?
Would you see if you can get a nice job for our poor unemployed Dr. Putnam, one that he would deign to accept? Finally.
Hello.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, why?
I think it's time we had it out.
Had what out?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, Grant. It's gone on for too long.
Alan, what are you talking about?
Your telephone conversation with Brian Phillips.
Yes, what about it?
I heard every word you said.
So?
So you lost your job.
What business is that of yours?
That sort of thing happens.
Thank you.
But you were offered another job and you turned it down.
That's right.
Have you lost your mind? Who are you to turn anything down? You should be down on your knees grateful that any employer would even think of hiring you.
Alan, I appreciate Mr. Jennings' offer, but it would not work out.
How do you know if you don't try?
I tried once, and it was a disaster for everyone involved.
It couldn't have been that bad, Grant. The man offered you another job. You're not in a position to be that choosy, but you go ahead and you refuse to accept it. And for the life of me, I can't understand you.
I don't want to talk about it.
I want to talk about it. Indulge me, please. I mean, after all, we've indulged you. You can't go on living off this family's hospitality. You're taking it for granted. This living room is not for charity cases, nor is it an office for the unemployed. Now, what makes you think that you're entitled to a free ride?
I never said I was.
Well, you certainly acted. And now you're going to do volunteer social work?
That's my business.
No, you're wrong. It is this whole family's business.
Oh, wait a
now.
second. Are you speaking for yourself or are you speaking for Monica as well?
I'm talking for the entire family. We're embarrassed up to here with you, Grant. We've lived through enough difficulty with you and Celia through this whole nightmare.
Ellen, I know you have, and I'm sorry about it.
Then do something about it.
What would you like me to do?
Get a job. A real job, one that pays. You can't go on living off this family's kindness anymore, and if you had a shred of integrity, you wouldn't want to. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly.
Goodbye.
Congratulations, Mayor Spencer. If you run your administration as well as you selected staff, Port Charles is in good hands.
Thank you.
Well, I couldn't agree more. I think as a member of the City Council, I can speak for them, and we're all very pleased with your lineup of commissioners.
Thank you. I am too. I'm hoping that this means I won't have to do any work.
Oh, I'm sure we can find something to keep you occupied.
I can certainly predict that we will.
Well, gentlemen, I'm at your disposal.
Right.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you for
night.
coming.
It's our pleasure.
Good night.
Honey, my hand's gone numb.
Oh, you shook one too many hands?
Yeah, well, my lips are still working.
I should hope so.
Would you know what they say about politics?
What?
Kiss too many babies and your lips go numb.
Well, you just leave that to me.
Kissing babies?
No. Making your lips go numb.
Well done. Sir, well done.
Thank you. You have a good time?
We get to wait.
Just wonderful, terrific. And you are a perfect hostess.
Ah. Oh, well, I think I'm still learning, actually.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have lots of practice.
Well, that's for sure. This didn't mind all the muck.
That's politics. You ready to go?
I could stay all night.
Well, we are about to get rid of these people and go upstairs to bed. You're both welcome to share the couch if you want.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Tell Bobby that I'm sorry she wasn't here, but it's cool.
I will.
Good night, Ruby. It was good to see you
night.
again. Thanks.
Good night.
Bye, Dan.
I hate to mix business with pleasure.
Well, I'm afraid that's what this stuff was about.
Yeah, true. Your deputy mayor and I were discussing the meeting, council meeting in the morning.
Well, I thought this was going to take care of that.
No, I'm afraid not. And tomorrow is not likely to go as smoothly as today.
You see, here the cutesy pie back in City Hall, it's a whole new issue.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Both Lee and I have overheard some comments which indicate that it could be a long morning for you tomorrow.
Well, there are some things that are going to need a little ironing out, I'm afraid.
Like what?
Well, we don't have to get into it now, but you should be prepared.
I think we should sit down, Lee. Okay.
All right, sure.
Yeah. Would you excuse us?
Sure.
You want to join?
Well, look, I think I better hit the road. That's if I can find my wife. I mean, I did come here with a wife. I'm sure I came here with a wife.
Certainly did. And you'll leave with that if you're not nice. Be nice. Are you ready?
Whenever you are.
I'm ready.
All right, then let's roll. Where's Laura?
We'd better go too, darling. I've got a big day tomorrow.
Well, you're not the only one. I have to face Mrs. Trumbull and the continuing battle of the past versus the future.
Oh, will you stick to your guns, Audrey?
Oh, I intend to. I'm not going to let that library be taken away in place of a highway.
Darling, you don't look like you're quite ready to go.
Well, honey, no, I'm not. If it's all right with you, Luke and I have a few details to clear up for tomorrow's meeting.
Oh, sure, fine, fine.
Robert? Robert? Oh, would you mind giving Gail a lift?
A little class to the job.
Yeah, glad to do it. All right, honey, then why don't you run along home, and I'll come as soon as we finish here.
All right, darling, don't be too long, huh?
I won't.
We will.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Luke.
Drive safe.
Yep.
Let's see. So the sewer.
Well, it's the, when new construction wants to join the sewer, that's the problem.
I just talked with the caterers. There'll be an hour more finishing up.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help?
No, of course not. You're the mayor's wife.
That's right, I keep forgetting.
You just leave everything to me and don't worry. I'll be the last to go.
All right, maybe you should let Luke know when you're leaving.
I will.
Okay.
Are you going to stay down here for a while?
No, I think it's best that we leave him alone for a while.
Something happening, love?
No, I'm just going to go upstairs now.
Are you going to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm going to change.
Oh, are you coming back down?
I'm going to do some reading.
Okay, well, I won't be long.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you, too. Lee, it was good to see you again.
Good to see you, and thanks for everything, Laura.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night, Mrs. Dunn.
Good night, dear. Are you finished back here?
Oh, not quite. I'm just getting the boxes for the silverware.
appreciate your staying after the others to help clean up.
Oh, just part of the service. Now remember to use us again the next time you have a party.
I certainly will.
Well, I'll be going then. Good night.
Good night. I'll be leaving now, Mayor Spencer.
Thank you, Margaret. Good night. Thanks for everything.
See you in the morning.
That's it. That should give you a pretty good idea of what you're going to be facing tomorrow at the meeting.
Yeah. Well, Lee, I really appreciate your staying this late.
What else is a deputy mayor for, huh?
I'll walk you to the door.
Thank you. You know, Luke, you're off to a good start.
Well, pal, I just hope we can keep this good start moving in the right direction.
And we will. Now, you got a good team here.
I know that.
And we have got, thank you, the best leader around.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you at the City Hall.
You got it. Take care.
Right.
Not too bad, Spencer. Not too bad. What the?
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow, Meryl Streep and Cher together on Good Morning America. Also, we'll show you some very popular Christmas toys for the children. Wednesday, the great Richard Burton on Good Morning America.
Wednesday, Colts went on the run as secret agents try to crack an assassination plot in beautiful Hawaii on a special 2-hour Fall Guy. Then share a behind-the-scenes look at live Burt Reynolds style on a special edition of 2020. Don't miss Engelbert Humperdinck tomorrow on Loving. Now stay tuned for the edge of night.